motherfucking trailer.
Would you like to see Gorosaurus versus Man, the solo trilogy from Toho? No, I would not, because nobody gives a shit about those two monsters. So let's be real, honestly. With the exception of a handful of Toho monsters, a lot of them really suck.
Whatever it takes to stop the motherfucking lie.
Look at this guy's got glasses. Oh, a sophisticated zombie.
I heard Rodan's in here. I don't know if I don't know if I missed him.
I missed Rodan. On top of the volcano, I missed Rodan. Flying over the water, I missed Rodan. He's been confirmed, established 2014, right here on E.T.N motherfucking N. I have only ever loved one woman. And it ain't you, bitch. Poof. Bye-bye. Have a nice trip. See you next fall, because winter's coming.
I figured, I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And number one is Godzilla. Godzilla?
Motherfucking trailer.
Happy Friday! Oh boy. What's up, Omni? Oh, look at Ivan's here. No hair, Rob, on your head. No, somebody said it right yesterday. I'm combing my thoughts. It's very important. You should try and comb yours. All right. Now listen, before we get started on this story that I think you guys are really going to like, I got to clarify because I realized halfway through the intro, I looked at the title and I said, I think only one person knows what the story is really about, and it's Omni. Because I know many of you are looking at that and you're like, ooh, an It story? No. It's IT.
You
okay?
are one awesome motherfucker.
Not it, as in Steven, like, hold on here. That's taking long. I guess I'm going to have to read it. He doesn't want to read today. I'm going to have to read it. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's not an it story like Stephen King or whatever. It's an IT story, but it's still, I think, one that you guys will appreciate that I share. Let me just get this message read since William didn't want to read it. Wait a minute. Okay. And now maybe it'll never be read because this shit's not logging in. All right, it's going to take a while, so let me just get back to you guys. Yeah. Yes, IT, information technology. It's what I do for work. All right, let me read this message so it's logging in now, so cuz somebody made a dono and I don't want them to feel ignored. Stephen Corum. Hey, fucking yo, what up, Rob? Yo, Steve, what's up? Had I known that was the message, I wouldn't have bothered. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for the 5. What's going on, my man? How you doing? Okay, so I just want to make sure that's very clear. All right? I want to make sure it's very clear. Now I'm gonna start the story in a few minutes. It's Friday night. People tend not to get here till a little bit later. So I'm gonna sit here and say hi to everybody. Hey Rob, I have some banger songs for more of your intro. Just DM on Discord if you want familiar songs. Yeah, that's fine as long as they're not copyright. Although it doesn't matter because it seems like everything I play is copyright now. The Seinfeld theme that I use to meme on people for so long, it never got copyright claimed. Now it gets copyright claimed, and you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm using it. What's going on, Nicholas? How are you? Rob, how do you like your new job? I love my new job. I do. It's a great job. I love it. Pays well. That's also obviously a big thing, you know? What's going on, Mel? Yeah, they strike everything now. It's crazy. So, yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story. It's really funny. I think you guys are gonna love it. And then we'll talk about a little bit more entertainment. I still haven't gotten to see the new episode of What If yet, so I'm not going to be talking about that, so don't spoil it in the chat for me. Maybe I'll watch it tonight after stream finally. Quick update. Tomorrow's stream may be moved to Sunday. So I'm supposed to be getting together with some coworkers tomorrow. And one of them, well, 2 of them are my boss, but one of them, there's my manager and then his boss. So technically they're both my bosses. But my manager, I get along with very well. We've actually had long conversations because we're both from the Northeast. And, you know, we just kind of hit it off the first time we ever spoke. So it's going to be a little weird because he's my boss, but he kind of wants to hang out like off office type thing. So he wants to go out for drinks after this group luncheon we're supposed to have. There's this big project going on the campus where I work. So depending on how things go, you know, if I end up getting plastered and I have to stay out longer than normal, then I'll probably move the stream to Sunday. But either way, whether it's tomorrow or Sunday, we will have our 3rd stream of the week this week. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up. If you don't see me pop up tomorrow night, that just means the stream's going to be Sunday. That's all. All right, we have over 40 people here. No, this is all right. So here's the story. So this happened today. Now, as I was just alluding to about what's going on tomorrow, my boss. So my boss came down. My boss doesn't actually work on my site. He works in a whole different site, but he's come down to kind of oversee this project because the project's not going very well. Basically, they're doing a lot of network upgrades. They're upgrading like the fiber optic cables. They're upgrading the shared drive storage. Shared drives, for those who don't know, are company-wide hard drives that certain departments can access to store data and to store things like that, and multiple people share it. So they're upgrading that because a lot of the storage is capped out now. And they're changing certain server racks. They're switching over to some Dell racks and some HP racks. So there's a lot going on. So the networks have been very unstable the last couple of weeks. So both my bosses were in today, but they were primarily in conference meetings all day. Getting together with the vendors, third-party providers, stuff like that, the ISPs, things like that, trying to get everything in order to try and make this a more smoother transition, because so far it hasn't been very smooth. Now, my coworker has been off the last 2 days. He was off yesterday and he was off today. He put in for personal time, which is fine. That's, one of the reasons I'm there. So there's always somebody on site. And hey, look, I was feeling good today, right? It's Friday, right? I decided to wear my slacks, right? I wore my navy blue slacks with my baby blue polo, feeling good. It's payday. It's Friday. I put on the Nautica. You know what I mean? Just got the beard done after I got out of work today. So I went in feeling good. I said it's going to be a pretty good day because you guys know I like there to be work. If there's work, I'm a lot happier because it makes the day go by faster. I wanted the day to go by really fast because it's Friday. So I knew I had a couple of tickets to deal with. I had a couple of appointments scheduled early in the morning to help users with some issues. Somebody had a software installation issue. Somebody had some other issue with their Microsoft Office that I had to fine tune, whatever. So I'm at work. I'm doing my thing. I'm feeling good. I'm fired up, plus I got the office to myself. That's always a good thing. So I get a ping from a manager. He says, "Hey, we have a critical situation. The internet in the warehouse is down." Now, this is very critical. This is very critical because that is payday right there. Once things within the campus get to shipping and get shipped out, that's how everybody gets paid. So this is a very, very important thing that I got to do. But this is the whole warehouse. This is every user in the warehouse that has computers. That means production, or rather logistics in the warehouse, has to stop because things get moved around. If you move one thing from one side of the warehouse to the other, it's got to get computed. A lot of the stuff is on cloud because there's a very high level of security in this company. Because remember, this is a scientific lab. This company is where companies like Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna basically take their formula, hand it over to our company. Our scientists actually concoct the vaccine. They make it right there. I've been to the labs and everything. Now, that's not all they do. They do other things. But just to give you an example of the importance, the level of importance it is to have the warehouse up and running. So, big deal. Now, he says, "Listen, Rob, I need you to get on the horn with the service desk because you're going to need to go to the network closet and you guys are going to have to work together to find out what the problem is, what server is down, whatever the issue is." I said, "Fine." So I call the service desk. I say India because service desk is always third party outsourced, and it is in India. And I get on the phone with, "Hi, Robert. Yes, I heard that there's internet down in the warehouse. I'm going to need you to go to the network closet, and we're going to have to figure out what the problem is." I said, "Okay." That's right. I'm heading down there right now. So, fast track. Now, remember, I'm going to be telling you the story at a story's pace, but I'm going to let you know exactly what the timeline is that all this is happening because that is very relevant to the story. So, I go to the server closet. I walk in. I have my phone, right? Because I have my regular phone, and then I have my work phone, which is the iPhone. They just gave it to me. So on there, I can communicate with this guy via what's called Microsoft Teams. It's like a chat service. So we're talking, and he's like, "All right, now it's a small room. There's only 3 servers. It's only for the warehouse. It's exclusively for the warehouse." So I said, "All right, well, this shouldn't be too hard because there's only 3 racks, and I'll know how to find whatever he needs me to find. That's no problem. I've done this dozens of times." So he says, "All right, can you tell me anything you see that's like," I said, "All right, well, one of the power plugs are not working. It's red. If it's green, it's good. If it's red, it's no good." So he said, "Okay." He was like, "Pull out all the plugs and let the server, and then wait 30 seconds, put them back in, let the server reboot." I said, "Okay." So I did that, put them back in, wait 30 seconds, put them back in, boom, everything's green. I said, "All right, everything's green." I'm like, "What do you see on your end?" He was like, "Oh, I still don't see a connection there." I was like, "All right, well, let me double check." So I went out to the floor. I said, "Anybody got a connection?" No, we don't got no fucking connection. These guys are rugged, And I'm like, shut the fuck up. No, they weren't like that. They were very nice. No, we don't have anything. So I said, damn. He said, okay, well, Robert, I need you to take your laptop and I need you to connect to the rack in the front with this serial number. He gave me the serial number. I found the rack, but I'm like, laptop? I'm like, I don't got a laptop with me. He was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna need you to get your laptop and connect from your laptop to the rack via VGA to Ethernet or USB to Ethernet. So I said, okay. I'm like, So I look around and I saw a VGA cable to Ethernet. I said, okay, great. I have the cable here. Let me run to the office and get my laptop. Perfectly fine. So I said, give me about 10 minutes because the campus, and it's not a 10-minute drive. It's just the time to walk out the building, start my car, drive to the office, get my laptop, walk back to my car, drive. So, but realistically, it's only like a 1-minute drive. It's like you go out, make a left straight, make a right, and my office is there. So I go back, grab my laptop. I said, all right, let's go. Now, mind you, time is going by at a much different, like, this is already like an hour in roughly. Within that hour, my manager's already texted me like several times, like, what's the status? What's the status? And I'm like, we're working on it.
Can I show them shadow?
Yeah, but not yet. So I said, all right. So I got my laptop, head back to the warehouse, now mind you, this is a small closet with very high heat equipment. So I'm starting to sweat. Okay, I'm starting to sweat. But that's all right. I figure I got my laptop. This will be done. Boom. So I said, all right, give me 1 second. I got my laptop. I got the wire. I'm going to connect it, and then we'll figure this out. He said, okay. So I set up my laptop. I grab the wire. I plug the wire, the RJ45, into the server rack, and then I take the other end, and then I'm like, whoa, hold on. So wait a minute. There's a problem here. This side of the VGA cable is female. The insert on my laptop is female. I got to go back to the office and get an adapter. I got to go back to the office and get an adapter. So I tell him, give me a second. I said, this cable's female and the connection on my laptop's female. I need a male adapter to connect the two. He says, okay, no problem. I'll be here. Take your time. I said, no. And I'm thinking to myself, I can't take my time, motherfucker. I'm like, my boss is texting me like every 10 minutes because this is a big deal. And I'm thinking, so I'm a little frustrated, you know, because this was like a brain dump on me. I should have checked this before. So I'm a little frustrated, and I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, in India, you can take your time, right? You're not over here. So I jet back to the, now mind you, this time is all adding up. We're like over an hour into this. All right, I started working on this at 10 o'clock. We're already pushing 11:30. So I go back, and I'm looking for this adapter. And I'm looking for this adapter. And I'm looking for this adapter. I go to the inventory room. I tear that shit apart. Then I find something that looks like what I need, but the other end is not a RJ45 cable. It's a mini display port. So it wasn't it. So then I go to my office and I said, oh man, I got to find this thing. This thing's got to be around here somewhere. Now I find the adapter. Male on both sides. Perfect. This is exactly what I need. Go into the car, head back down to the server room, walk in. I said, hey, I'm here. I'm back. Sorry for the long wait. Took me a while to find the adapter, but I got it. I'm going to connect it now. We're good to go. So I take the adapter, insert it on my laptop. No problem. I take the wire and it's not going in. And I look at it and I'm like, that's VGA. And I looked at it and I said, that is VGA. There's only one problem. There are two different kinds of VGAs. There's VGA 1, there's VGA 2. VGA 1 is old school 10 pins. VGA 2 is 15 pins. The female side for the RJ45 adapter is 10 pin. The adapter is 15 pin. It doesn't go in. Now I'm getting pissed. Not at the guy, just the whole situation altogether. I'm getting upset. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? I'm like, it's Friday. This is not supposed to be happening. So I said, I need to go find a different adapter. I said, the RJ45 one is VGA 1. I need a VGA 1 to VGA 2. And he's like, no problem. He was like, I understand. He was like, don't worry, we're gonna get this taken care of. He said, once you connect this, we'll take care of this, no problem. I said, okay. Go back to the office. Now we're like pushing at this point from all that searching. It took a while to search for that little adapter. So at this point, we're pushing, I want to say 12:30. 12:30. I go back to the office. I spend the next like hour looking for this thing. Not finding it, getting frustrated, sweating from running around so much because the warehouse is down. My boss is messaging me. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So I said, you know what? It's not here. I said, considering this is a network thing, there's only one place I could think of that would have this thing. And it's got to be the primary data center in the building next to the one I'm in. So I said, okay, I'm going to go there. So I drive to the main building. I run to the data center. I walk in. This is our main server room. And I'm looking through the drawers. And lo and behold, I find exactly what I need. Exactly what I need. Mind you, it is like 1:30 now. Okay? 1:30, between all the running around, all the searching, all the back and forth, I burnt like a little over 3 hours already. So I get it. I'm sweaty. I'm hot. I'm frustrated. I'm upset. But I finally got the goddamn thing. So I rush back to the warehouse. I walk in and I'm heading to the network room. And I go in and I'm like, yo, I got it. I got it. I'm ready to connect. He said, Robert, I wanted to thank you for your help. We have everything worked out. The server room is connected and the internet is established. Thank you for your help. Goodbye. Can you fucking believe that? Can you believe that? I mean, all that, and they could have done it. And you know he rushed off the phone because of that. Can you believe that? I was so mad. Why are we still here just to suffer? But get this. Get this.
Mr. L super chatted $1.99. Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Dude, get this, right? So after that, I'm pissed. It's like 2 o'clock now. I'm hungry. The day is completely gone. I've only closed like 2 tickets. My boss was like, oh, it's connected. Okay, great. All right, goodbye. And he went back to his meeting, whatever. Everyone's happy except me. So I go back to the office. I sit down, put all my stuff away, and I'm ready to go out and grab some lunch. And right before I leave, I get a ping. I get a message. I get it from the guy, and he's like, he messages me. I want to know. We need to find the root cause of why this happened. So if you could go back to the server room, and I wrote back to him. I said, I am not going back there. I said, look, they have internet. Problem solved. I'm like, you want to find the root cause? Call Horatio on Monday because I'm not doing it. I said, I spend more than half the day there. I haven't gotten any other work done, and I'm hungry. I get paid by the hour, but that's not the point. The point is they could have fixed it without me. They wasted 5 hours of my day. 5 hours of my day wasted on something they could have fixed without me. Unreal. I said, and I'm looking, and after I messaged him, I sat back and I'm thinking to myself, this is Friday. It is not supposed to go down like this. Damn right it's time to finish the fight. Oh, man.
Mr. L super chatted $4.99. Rob, it's time to finish the fight. Alien, them, now we have it all taken care of. Rob, pouting face.
So true. I was so mad, man. Oh, the torture, the pain. Why? On a Friday. Look, if this had happened on a Monday, I would have chalked it up to it being on Monday. This is not supposed to happen on a Friday. I can't believe it.
You are one awesome motherfucker.
I'll go get Kitty.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Akno Goji tipped $5. What's up?
Oh, I got plenty of exercise. There's no doubt about that. What's going on, Akno?
Can I bring her to the room for a minute? Please?
No, why don't we? Don't worry about it. They've seen him already. They've seen him already. It's okay because we don't want. It's gonna start a big ruckus, and we don't need that right now. I don't need that right now. And you know what the worst part is? If I'm walking around all day, I'm good, right? The problem is that despite all the back and forth, most of my time was spent standing in that room. And if I have to stand for a long period of time, dudes, my feet were killing me. They still hurt right now. Rob, do you mind telling us why you are on the server rack? Sir, finishing this fight. Nah, we already got that shit taken care of. I was so mad. I was like, oh, fuck this, man. But at the same time, thank God it was Friday, because had that happened on like a Tuesday and a Wednesday, I would have been just, it would have just ruined my whole week. You know what I mean? It would have just ruined my whole week. And yeah, that would have just been garbage. Did you see Godzilla vs. Kong and back in HBO Max? Is it really? No, maybe I'll watch it tonight, even though I have it on digital and all that. Moral of the story, try to fix your problems first before telling someone else to help. Yeah, seriously. Man, I was so done. And then even though I got lunch, I wasn't even really hungry. Like, it took me forever to finish eating. I was just so disgusted. Also, I DM you songs that I think you would fit your stream, Rob. You're welcome. Check it out whenever you want. All right, Ankit, thank you. Did you see? Oh, yeah, I saw. Oh, I forgot all about Akno Goji. How could you? Remember, guys, if you feel useless, remember Rob's story. Yep. Motherfuckers up in India just chilling. Meanwhile, got me running around like a chicken without a head. Can you believe that, man? I just can't. But like I said, thank God it was Friday, because had it not been Friday, it would have ruined my week. I was so upset. So, how was you guys' day? I had a couple of experiences like that, people making me do things they can do themselves. I'm wondering if he knew that he could do it. I mean, he had to have, right? But when I got back and they figured it out, I was like, what the fuck? Who knows? Maybe they thought I ditched them. But they should know that I can't do that. I'm actually on site. I have to get that shit taken care of. Yeah, recruit difficulty. Rob's in God mode. His boys were probably listening and laughing while you were struggling. I know. Well, no, I left my phone in the server room. You know, I just put myself on mute and told them I'll be right back. I didn't take my phone with me, so they couldn't hear me, but it doesn't matter. They probably were laughing. Oh, you've had the whole day off, been playing Call of Duty? Yeah. Okay. Well, lucky you, huh? Lucky you.
Go fuck yourself.
There you go. While I'm struggling and you just want to rub the salt in, right? All right. I see how you're doing that, Mr. L. I see that. I got promoted in my job. PT test yesterday could have been better, a lot better. PT test? Ah, the good life. Had a lot of my favorite YouTubers upload, so pretty decent. You mean you spent all day watching YouTube? Oh, physical fitness test. Okay. What do you do that requires a physical fitness test? Look at the bright side. You worked out and didn't, and I didn't today. You're the real man, Rob. Yeah, don't try and kiss up to me now with that bullshit. Don't try with that bullshit, Mr. L. Come on now. Oh, the army. Okay. So what are you, like, second private, something like that, or are you like sergeant? I didn't do much due to having a strained neck. I don't want to hear that bullshit either. Don't start trying to come out with excuses, everybody. Sergeant? Oh, congratulations. I didn't do much today because I was lazy. Well, at least you're honest. Damn. Rob should have talked about eating beef and hamburgers while online with the Indian guy. Then he'd be like, oh. You'd be surprised. A lot of them do eat beef. Well, it looks like me and my other coworkers are going to be back on call starting next week. Shake my head. Jonathan, what do you do again? I forgot. I got a call from Wawa's today for an interview, but when I looked up the store, it wasn't for the one I applied to that's close to me. It was the one that's over 10 miles away. Whatever it takes to stay unemployed, James, huh? 10 miles. Well, that's right. You don't drive. But you can walk. You can take a bus. I know they got buses down there. Don't try that bullshit with me, James. Get your ass to work. It's time to finish the fight. Starting high school on the 24th? You're starting high school? You need to get off your mother's account. Now I have an idea, an indication of who Maria Velasquez is. And it's not Maria Velasquez. It's her son. Where's Omni? Is Omni here? Maybe Omni can sympathize with my situation. Omni's been doing this whole showing up, saying hi, and then she bounces the rest of the stream. Like, I don't see her ever again. She works in IT. She should know my pain. She should be on my side. But she's not here. Damn, I forgot high school even existed. Shit went by fast. It did. Nice Kong beard? It's not a Kong beard. It's a Rob beard. Get that right. Do I look like a fucking gorilla to you? Kratos' beard. There you go. I just wish I had Kratos' body. Not these man titties. Oops. My daughter's in the room. My bad. Forget what I said. You basically called Rob a loser. Who did? Who called me a loser? I am not a loser. I'm a person. Oh my God. Transformers Rise of the Beast got delayed. Kong wishes he had a beard and acts like Kratos. Oh, that's right. You work at a hotel. That's right. Yeah, you did tell me that. I forget. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not so good, Rob. All right. Any movies come out this weekend? Anybody know? And on top of that, anything good come out? I feel like I haven't been to the movies in eons, but then I haven't really had any inspiration to go ever since they opened the theaters back up. I mean, granted, you know, Godzilla versus Kong, but you know that was still a little iffy. But now it's like, you know, oh, Free Guy. That's right. I wanted to see that. Here's the new Hugh Jackman movie. I want to see that too. I like Hugh Jackman. Good actor. Anyone see the Hugh Jackman one yet? Is it any good? Anyone here see Free Guy? Did they like it? It looks really good. I'm hearing good things.
Oh my god, that's me. That's me. Yeah, that's you making gotcha.
What?
Oh my god.
I saw Free Guy. A fun, decent movie. Okay.
That's not. What?
I hear it's hilarious. It's only in theaters. Yeah, it'll be on digital soon. They're not gonna wait too long. You heard Free Guy was bad. There's a funny Channing Tatum cameo. Oh no, don't tell me anything. I want to see that movie. Apparently, Free Guy is in Fortnite. Why the fuck did you just spoil that for me? Oh, in the game, like in the real game. Okay, never mind. Okay, I knew. For a minute, I was like, wait a minute, Miss L doesn't normally spoil shit. All right, I guess maybe I should just not look at chat for a few seconds. Next movie I'll watch in theaters is Halloween Kills. When is Shang-Chi coming out? Isn't it coming out today or is it coming out in September? I keep forgetting. I know I asked yesterday and I forgot already. I wouldn't mind checking out Shang-Chi. September 6th, right? Is it? Or 3rd? Okay. And when does the Eternals come out? November, right? First week of September for Shang-Chi. September 3rd, okay. And then the Eternals is like November, isn't it? Yeah. All right, Rob, did you know Godzilla vs. Kong is back on HBO Max? No, I didn't. And then Dune comes out in what, December? Isn't Dune right around the corner? Where's Mike Gonzalez? He always knows. He loves Dune, even though he hasn't seen it. He thinks Dune should be nominated for 14 Oscars, even though he hasn't seen it yet. Just like he thought the Snyder Cut was the best movie ever made in cinematic history a year before he saw it. He was here yesterday for a little while. October, yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to see a lot of people wearing masks again. I went to get my beard done after work. I walked in and everyone's wearing masks. And I went up to Megan, my hairdresser, my son's hairdresser, and I'm like, am I supposed to wear a mask? She's like, nah, don't worry about it. She's like, this is people being over paranoid.
That's not it.
What?
Eight counties put out max.
Oh, did they?
Several other towns also around. Raleigh is one of them. But Lake Forest they decided not to send it. But county.
All right, well, anyway, I'm not wearing no fucking mask if I don't have to.
All the stores around here are telling you.
Yeah. Dune is going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes, apparently. Yeah, my beard is my mask. That's right. Thank you, paleontologist. I'm glad you understand. I'm gonna use that excuse going forward. When people are like, "You're not wearing your mask," I'm like, "Yes, I am." Like, well, I don't see it. I'm like, it's a John Cena mask. It's a John Cena mask, fool. Almost forgot to take my normal pills today. Oh, man. God, I feel like there's nothing really there's nothing in the theaters now or coming that's really calling me to the movies. You know what I mean? Like Godzilla vs. Kong called me to the movies, but I also let my, at the time, I think I told you guys, the only theater that was open at the time was like an hour away. So there was no way I was going to do that. So if Godzilla vs. Kong had come out now, obviously I would have ran to the theaters to see it. But outside of that, there's nothing calling me to the movies, man. Do you guys feel the same way about certain things? Like, I know some of you have gone already, but the others who haven't, don't you feel like there's nothing like calling you to the movies? Yeah, man. It's kind of sad when you think about it. Yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah. Venom 2. Yeah, but I didn't even go to the theater to see Venom 1. I think maybe Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man is probably the next movie, the first movie I'll go to this year. And that's not till December. Damn, go to the theaters for one movie of the year and it's fucking... Shang-Chi, I'm interested in watching. I just don't know if I'm going to be willing to go to the theaters to see it. Like, it looks cool despite all the shit it's getting. Like, I kind of like the way it looks. I just don't know if that's the one. You know what I mean? I just don't know if that's the one. I don't go to the movies to watch horror movies anymore. To me, it's a waste of money. Like, because you don't know what you're going to get with a horror movie. It might be either really good or really bad. And most of them are bad. Rob, do you order any snacks at the movies or you just go straight inside the theater? I usually, if I can, I'll bring my own shit. So back in Massachusetts, when I used to go to the movies, there was a CVS like right down the road from the theater. I used to stop there and buy 89-cent candy. The same boxes you get at the theater for $5. You just stop at CVS and get it for 89 cents. The only thing we'd ever buy was popcorn, you know? Yeah, straight up contraband. I used to wear my big ass baggy jeans, put the candy in my back pocket. No one was the wiser. You just go straight to the theater? I still want to see Quiet Place 2, but even that didn't call me to the theater. And I didn't see A Quiet Place 1 in the theaters either, you know? But I do think the movies are good, you know what I mean? It's fun sneaking in candy. Yeah, you feel like a criminal? Popcorn, extra butter, and large root beer, no ice. No ice? What in the hell? Is on Paramount Plus? Yeah, I got enough streaming services. I don't need another one. Scumdog's here? Somebody said Scumdog, my man. I didn't see. Oh, yeah, there he is. I heard Scumdog is still alive. Ripley's Believe It or Not. True story. What's up, everyone? Scumdog, it's been a while. You changed your icon. That's why you didn't pop out like you normally do. Oh, man. Scumdog just missed the story, too. He would have loved that one. Scumdog, you would have had something to replace your printer puns. But you missed the story, so. And I'm not going to repeat it. So you'll have to hit the rewind button, my friend. Is it that you like your drink warm, Scrap? Or is it that it comes out of the thing cold and you don't want ice to take up space? Don't you hate that? You ever go somewhere, like a restaurant or like the movie theater, and you get a fountain drink? You know, because of past experiences, you know that the fountain drink comes out cold, so you don't need the ice. So you ask for no ice, but they only fill half the fucking cup. Anybody ever experienced that? Doesn't that annoy you? It's like, you know why I don't want ice. Why aren't you giving me the full drink? I hate that. Yeah. But it's like, it's a fountain drink. You know what I mean? That thing just replenishes. You know, until they have to switch the bags out, of course. But Rob, have you read all tomorrow's? I think that's what it's called. I don't agree with the message it sells, but the concept is interesting. Never even heard of it. Hello, Rob. Have you been? What if episode 2 yet? Oh yeah, no, I was just telling him earlier, Mike. I haven't seen it yet.
$5. Also, White Castle, you need to wear your mask. WTF?
Really? Well, is that? Do you have to do that, Acno, or is it just you exclusively that has to wear the mask? Yeah, Scum man, it's nice to see you back. I haven't seen you in eons, man. I thought you were, I thought you became like dead dog. I season my popcorn to oblivion. Love my junior mints too. You guys want to? I think I've told you guys this before, and maybe some of you haven't heard it, but I know some of you have. If you want the absolute best snack in the world at the theater, you get a bag of popcorn with butter. You grab some peanut M&Ms. You take a handful of popcorn, a couple of peanut M&Ms in the other hand, stuff them both in your mouth at the same time and chew and enjoy the bliss. Just enjoy the bliss. I will say no more. Next time you go to the theater, peanut M&Ms, popcorn, eat them together. Chew and everything together. It is bliss.
No Goji tipped $5. You have
I've been doing that since I was a teenager. Now you're just talking dirty, Rob. You have to, what the fuck? What? Oh, he says you have to. Yeah, you have to. I mean, if they're telling you to wear a mask, no. Now, is it a full face mask? Because I would recommend that for you. Acno full face mask. Does Acno flip burgers? Well, he actually flips sliders if you want to get technical. Like I said, Rob, brown paper bag 24/7. Yes, Acno needs a mask. Not just for COVID reasons. I would recommend a gator mask for Acno because of the straggly beard he has. Acno needs a mask so when he talks to people, no one has to smell his breath.
Yo, that's a burn!
That's brutal. Let the roast begin. Acno will be like, nobody cared until I wore a mask. I know, Acno puts on a mask, suddenly everybody starts talking to him. He's super friendly. You know what I mean? Everybody's friendly to him. He starts dating, right? Damn, y'all roasting the man alive. His girlfriend Sniper Wolf. Were you here?
You are one awesome motherfucker.
Where's Olin?
He's in the bathroom!
Oh, I know what he's doing.
Tipped $5.
He's taking
We
a
actually
giant
don't
dump.
flip sliders.
Hello? Jesus Christ. No filter. No more astral projection for him. You hear my daughter? She says, he's taking a giant dump. You know what's funny? My son wouldn't give a shit that she said it. He would come out here and describe it to you. He'd be like, hey guys, check this out. Freaking kids, man. Rob, I missed your last stream. Did you like episode 2 of What If? I haven't seen it yet. I haven't had a chance. Oh, here we go.
Describe.
What?
I said words cannot describe.
I don't want to hear it. Go sit down.
That's right. Acno's girlfriend is Sniper Wolf.
Well, we think, but no. He can't be that lucky.
No, Sniper Wolf already had a boyfriend, you crazy. Well, we don't know yet.
Oh my god.
You never know.
Acno wearing a mask is the reason for scientists to stop looking for a cure. Wow. Wow. It's a lot better than the first episode. Yeah, everybody keeps saying that. So how about the episode of What If? Also, did D-Man respond? You still with that? Like, that was funny for a little while, but really? You still going there? Acno is the cure, not it starts. Oh my god. All right. Man, Omni really does bounce at like after the intros, huh? It's like the 6th time. Gonna have to have a word with her. She was supposed to be the one that understood my story. She was supposed to be like, you know what, Rob, I get it. I've been there. And maybe she hasn't been there, but she still understands. But no, she just bounced. You're not a fan of the show so far? What are you talking about? You're not a fan of the What If? All jokes aside, hope everyone is and will be healthy during these rough times. Well, yeah, I get you. I don't think what's rough right now has nothing to do with COVID. You know what I mean? It's just, unfortunately, a lot of people are pretty much sold on the fear-mongering, you know? I mean, people looked at me like I was crazy when I walked into the salon today. Because literally everyone was wearing masks, and I walked in and I'm like, I just straight up like, yeah, I don't give a shit. No fucks given. And then I asked the lady, and she's like, nah, you don't gotta wear it. After you watch episode 2, you will see why. Okay. Omni's busy eating chicken wings? Probably. Hold on, I just got a message. Joey, Kevin Feige on Marvel and DC crossover. Never say never. Yeah, we know. It's Joey. Joey trying to break news to me. I could go for some wings about now. How are you going to wear a mask when you're getting your beard done anyway? Well, no, you take it off when you go get your beard done. But I'm saying when you walked in, it doesn't make sense. The whole mask thing doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. In fact, it's funny. I was in the office today. And, you know, before the whole debacle with the network closet and everything in the warehouse. So my first appointment was this guy that came in. He had to have something installed. Now, he works remotely. He drove down. And he had to have some software installed that I had to have him come in for because I had it on my USB drive. So we're just sitting there talking while the software is installing. He's like, we were talking about the whole mask thing. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, he was like, it's just, he was like, I don't get it. He's like, I mean, you can literally spit right through this shit. I'm like, I know. Like, you could just, you know, and then we were talking, and then like almost at the same time, we just took our mask off. Like, yeah, we don't give a fuck. Obviously, we're on the same page. Because, you know, you don't know who you're going to offend. There's so many sensitive people out there. So, like, if you take your mask off, and people, oh my God! Ah! It's like, you ever seen that scene at the end of Invasion of the Body Snatchers? With Donald Sutherland, when he realizes that the chick is not a body snatcher, he's like, whoa! You know, like that's how you feel walking around. Like, if you don't have a mask, people are gonna look, whoa! It's like, dude, relax. It's like, oh my God, it is a great movie. It's very eerie. I always found Body Snatchers to be a very spooky movie. But that's how it feels, man. Hawaii has a lot of sensitive. Hey, it's just not Hawaii, AK. It's all over the country. All over the country. There's just some sensitive people out there. Like, honey, what was that? What was it that lady said in your meeting today with the teacher? That the former teacher did exercise. Check this shit out.
No, that was the girl's former teacher relaxing exercise for class.
And it really helped her daughter. Check this shit out. So my wife doing a meet and greet phone call with my daughter's new teacher. No, my son's new teacher, Olin's teacher. Now, we know this lady because she was my daughter's teacher last year. So my wife's giving me the scoop, letting me know what's going on for the school year. So apparently there was this mother in the meeting that kept asking all these questions about mask mandates, and that she feels the kids should wear the mask outside, and the teacher's like, no, it's only required inside. They don't need it outside. That's the school rule. And it's choice. It's not like you have to. If you feel comfortable wearing one, you wear one. If you don't, you don't. So then the lady's like, well, last year my daughter's teacher used to do warm-up exercises before class began, and it really helped my daughter. Calming exercises that really helped my daughter. And my son's teacher was like, yeah, I don't do that. I'll talk to the guy who did. And yeah, like Miss Roberts comes across as someone who's just kind of not down with that bullshit. And yeah, I'm just like, where the fuck are we right now? Think about this, man. We got people in a third world country jumping off a plane, falling from a plane just to get a taste of our table scraps. And we're worried about relaxation and calming exercises before class? Where are our priorities at? You know what I'm saying? When did this country become so soft? My wife told me that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, Jesus. Yep, full-fledged Karen is right. And we're the bad guys as citizens. Yeah, we're supposed to be the bad guys. The people who want to be like normal. You know, like we're bad. And don't get me wrong, you know, like I said, I mean, I got to wear my mask at work. And if it's the rule, it's the rule. I respect that. But if I don't have to wear it, I'm not wearing it. You know what I mean? If I go to a grocery store and they're like, yo, you got to wear your mask, I'm like, yo, I'm going to go shop somewhere else. Because right now, it's not mandatory in the county. It's just... Yeah, it's not mandatory in our town, but it's mandatory in the county. But I chill in the town, so fuck them.
You are one awesome
I like being bad. It makes me happy. It's not even... You're not even being bad. You're being a normal person.
Akno Goji tipped $5. Come on, man.
Yeah, Acno, right on. Your county is a hotspot. You know what? You really want to piss people off that are like overly obsessive about masks? Just go out somewhere and just like...
Rip their mask off.
No, don't rip the mask off. No, you just go out there and you breathe it in really good. You just do that. Just breathe it in real good in front of people. You piss some people off when you do that. Rob, when do you think the pandemic will end? They're trying not to let it end. That's the problem. They're trying not to let it end. Think about how long this shit's been going on. I mean, honestly. Come on, guys. Do you really think this shit should be going on this long?
2 billion years.
I mean, we're a year and a half into this garbage, okay? I mean, I think enough's enough.
Honey, 3 school years. It'll be the 3rd school year.
No, it's not 3 years. It started in March of 2020. We're in 2021.
Right, but we're going in March.
Yeah, but it hasn't been a full 3 years yet, is what I'm saying.
Full 3 school years.
Well, it's going into 3 school years, but it's not 3 years yet, no. Sniff, COVID hair. Just breathe it in. Rob, you heard about the name for the... What? The Atrociraptors? What are you talking about? What is this? Are you saying that's the name of a new dinosaur in the next Jurassic World movie? If they have control, they will not let go. No, they won't. That's the problem. Smell some flowers and sneeze. You'll be surrounded by armed guards with hazmat suits and a spear. That's so good. I haven't been worried about COVID since my mom got it. I lived with her and never got sick. I haven't. You want to know how long I haven't been worried about COVID? Since before it even became a thing. I was like, oh, look, I had H1N1, okay? That's far worse than COVID. Far worse. COVID is just a flu right now. That's all it is.
Night, Dad.
Night, buddy.
Acno, can I just say that, if your girl is very Snapper Wolf,
His girlfriend's not Sniper Wolf. Don't worry about it.
They figured it out.
We figured it out that day. Where you been at?
Case closed, Acno. Never mind.
Case closed. Okay, go to bed.
Night.
Night. The paleontologist. So yes, it's for the new Velociraptor squad in Jurassic World Dominion, but evil. Oh, so exciting! I'm so not even. I just still don't even give a shit about Jurassic World anymore. It's like, all right, another dinosaur movie with another lab created dinosaurs that are ultra just an upgraded version of the original, and they're supposed to be super powerful and blah 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 blah. I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound like a Debbie Downer, but that's just really what it is. It's just not, you know. Yeah, I know, right? Evil dinosaurs. I didn't know they had a status like that. Dune will be must see, and oh, here we go. I told you guys, Mike's here. Mike, we were talking about Dune earlier before you got here. And I said, where's Mike to say that Dune should win 14 Oscars, even though it hasn't been released yet? I told you. You guys thought I was playing. I told you. What happened?
You are one awesome motherfucker.
Mothra
Told but super chatted $1.99. Mothra will rise again. Tell your kids to say it.
Why do you want my kids to say Mothra will rise again? Is that some kind of creepy, cringy shit that's gonna get you going? That just sounds weird. Am I gonna see the? No, I don't really go to the movies for horror movies anymore. Dune and Eternals within 3 weeks of each other is a win for cinema fans. Yeah, Mike, if they're good. They gotta be good, Mike. You always fail to realize that. You can't say it's gonna be a win until the movies are out and they're good. Mike, you jumped the gun too early. Like, I feel bad for your first girlfriend when you first have sex. You're just gonna, right, 20 seconds in, there goes the nut. That's a big if. Like Walking with Dinosaurs with scientific accuracy and speculative theories. Yeah, of course, but I have confidence in those movies. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, we know about your confidence, okay? Snyder Cut will be the most epic cinematic movie ever made. Turns out to be shit. I've been following the marketing for Dune, and I still don't know what the fuck the movie's about. It is a very complicated story. I mean, look, granted, if they pull it off, I will be amazed because there have been many attempts on the Dune story, and they've all failed miserably. It's a very, very complex, it's like one of those stories that I think is just destined to be a good book. I don't know if it's going to be crafted into a good movie. I don't know.
The Fenris Wolf tipped $5, $20 says, Mike won't even finish his girlfriend. You are one awesome motherfucker.
Yeah, but you only tipped 5, so where's the other 15? Oh, my box fell.
Akno Goji tipped $5. Are you sure Mike's girlfriend real?
Akno, shut the fuck up. Don't even go there, bro. Don't even go there. Neither one of you can talk about each other's girl, okay? Because I don't even know if he has one, and you're talking about astral projectile sex, which doesn't count, okay? Are you kidding me? That's like me talking about somebody else being fat. Like, yo, you gotta lose weight, dog. Like, really? Like, I have the right to say that. Yo, you a fat motherfucker. Yeah, look at, I mean, really? Sometimes you just can't criticize other people for certain things.
Dad, tell them about when we went to the
You are one awesome motherfucker.
We saw Megan's dog.
Okay, you know what else I'm going to tell them? About the time you went to bed. Amazing.
The Fenris
hey!
Wolf tipped $5.
Oh, she left me.
His first girlfriend, if he gets a first, will be as real as your girlfriend is fake.
Yeah. Rob, I'm going all the way there. You're going all the way. What are you talking about? You just pop in and say some random shit like that?
Going all the way
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
卡兹尔 idiot dumbass instead of choking girlfriend
one awesome
choke
motherfucker.
yourself.
Acno and Mike's girlfriend tipped $5. Mike and Acno shut the flying fuck up.
There you girls over here just shouting you guys out. Seth Rollins just got a bloodbath from Edge. Isn't SummerSlam on Sunday? Oh, maybe I'll watch it. Cosmo, well, I do have Peacock, so why not? I watched the Suicide Squad again today. Such a great movie. Second favorite DC movie, right behind Man of Steel. Suicide Squad is very good. The Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad. SummerSlam is on Saturday? That's weird. Why are they doing pay-per-views on Saturday now? Didn't they do that for WrestleMania? WrestleMania was like Saturday and Sunday? They're doing NXT TakeOver on Sunday and SummerSlam on Saturday? That's weird. CM Punk returns tonight on AEW. I did hear rumors he's supposed to come back, but then again, I've been hearing those rumors for the last 5 years, so I'll believe it when I see it. Have you seen that mom who fell in love with her son? Literally taking her son to his birthplace? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why do you even want to bring that up? Can we just... Like, really? Is that supposed to be a joke? Because this is gross. This is gross. It's WWE. It's WWE. Why do they do anything they do? I know. All right. Oh, my God. I'm scared that one day when we open the Nukes and in video we see Acno trying to have sex with a ghost who may be his girlfriend. Can we not? I don't think any of us need that image right now of Acno getting his swerve on. Okay, I'm gonna go puke from that statement. Says the guy who loves Bigfoot. Huh? Oh, there we go. Yeah. No, they've seen it already.
And what some more?
You guys want a Cheese Whiz dog biscuit? Huh? Yeah, I know. We'll do it this weekend. I like the way you say that. We need to do BJ's. Well, I'm not doing BJ's, and you ain't doing BJ's. All right.
I'm not?
No, it's not permitted.
No.
The best kind of biscuit? Yeah. I'm just glad she doesn't fart it out afterwards.
Sorry.
It's okay. Night.
Night, love you.
Love you too.
Don't stay up too late, remember.
You always tell me that. You know that's not going to happen, so.
But we're gonna be up.
I know. Whether I go to bed at 4 or go to bed at 12, I'm always up to do what needs to be done, so. Yes, I know.
Including you. You're part of the crew.
Yeah, she's eagerly waiting for that cheese biscuit. All right.
Going. No water.
Yeah, no water for you.
No water, no food.
Not right now. Rob, you should bring back Unprepared Joey for a stream one day for old time's sake. Yeah, I'll talk to him. I have to see what his schedule's like. So we're gonna watch Nukes. Yeah, we're gonna watch Nukes in a few minutes. We're only watching one episode tonight, so I'm not gonna start right away. But we're gonna watch soon. I was gonna do some more Demon Souls either tomorrow or Sunday, depending on which day I stream. What happened? You gotta turn it up? You turn it up as in you want it warmer, or is it too cold for you? No, that's fine. Go ahead. Yeah, that's fine. I really haven't been keeping up with it, but what the hell is happening in Afghanistan? Yeah, basically it's Vietnam all over again. So that's really the best way to put it. Has Nukes ever legit creeped you out, Rob? There's been a couple episodes that, we talk about it all the time. The most recent one was the Japanese taxi driver. Like, literally, you could see what's going on in the back of his cab with the ghost, like, pretty much just appearing, and it's a very clear picture. It is. It creeped everybody out in chat. Well, no, Afghanistan didn't get a lot of free shit. The Taliban did. What's going on, Gavin? It's hard to get straight information from anywhere, really. Well, what it is, you just pretty much everyone is telling the truth about Afghanistan. To be fair, it's not like there's one news. I mean, it's bad news, and media, they thrive off of that. So this is actually one where everyone's telling the truth. Man, I haven't had a... Yeah, okay. I'm not going to finish that one. It's worse. Yeah, it is worse in Vietnam, actually. A lot worse. And because it's also opening a lot of doors for other countries to do bad things. It's pretty much the biggest political disaster, I think, in history. Honestly, it's really bad. It's probably this. I mean, right now, President Biden is making Jimmy Carter look like a saint with what he did. It's just, it was a very bad move. Very, very bad move. Joe Biden is secretly Afghani.
I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oh, Mike and Zal, hope we see Atrocitus one day in live action. Do you think we go to war with the Taliban? What do you mean go to war? We've been at war with the Taliban since 9/11. But when you're talking about terrorists, it's not really a war. It's more like a bunch of different skirmishes. You know what I mean? The problem is that China is not wasting time. They're already moving in on Afghan. They're already striking a deal with the Taliban to start mining minerals from the mountains of Afghanistan. President Putin announced that he had declined President Biden any access to any land near Afghanistan. He actually declined him months ago, and now he brought it up that he did. And you know, you don't know if you can believe a person like that, because Biden had said that he was granted access. But I guess we'll find out who's telling the truth, whether or not America's able to put some bases where he was requesting. Hasn't been done yet. So, and China is pretty much ready to move on Taiwan. So it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. These are probably some of the darkest days this country's seen in a long time, in a very long time. Probably since the end of World War I. You know, because World War I, the biggest mistake we made with that war is when it was over, we didn't leave any presence behind in Europe, which is why years later, Nazi Germany came to be, you know? So, and that's why, you know, after World War II, there's still military presence all over the world, you know? I mean, especially even in Germany, we have military still. We've had military out there since World War II. So, you know, right now, though, it's looking bad. I mean, when you consider what we're dealing with in our country in and of itself, the last thing we need is to have to deal with multiple threats on multiple fronts from the other side of the pond. So now we're going to have to worry about terrorist threats again here in this country. You got China making very aggressive moves now, and just outright telling Taiwan, there's nothing America can do to save you. They are literally talking shit. And then, of course, you have... Whoa. Cat's out. Just stepped on my foot. But anyway. Rob, who's worse, Michael or Acno? I don't think one can top the other. Rob, Biden bans ammo and guns imports from Russia, so now it's going to be hard to find ammo because we can't get cheap ammo when we need it. Yeah, I mean, I got like 6 boxes of ammo, so that's not enough, but it's better than nothing. Rob, have you seen the Joe Biden's Awakening? It's kind of funny. No, I haven't seen it. Scarier than anything expect. Acno and Mike are most concerning for America. Yeah. I wish that were true. That wouldn't actually be something to worry about. Does World War III scare you? I mean, any war scares you. You know what I mean? You don't want to go to war. But I think for the first time in my life, I got to say this. I kind of think we have to. We can't keep letting these countries move in like they have been. But I don't know. Something's going to go down eventually. I told you guys this like 2 years ago. I said, give it time. And the time is getting closer. It sucks. But especially for some of you here. I know some of you here in the military. The last thing I want to do is see some of you guys have to get, shipped out to go fight in what's probably going to be a very brutal war when it breaks out. And I say when because it's pretty much a certainty now. The minute China is going to move on Taiwan, they're going to do it before Biden's presidency is up. And that's kind of going to force America's hand. They cannot let them take Taiwan. They take Taiwan, that's a bad deal. Unfortunately, World War III seems inedible. Well, I would agree. It's not edible at all. You mean inevitable. I'm just messing with you, but I know what you meant. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. That's it. That's why I have so much cryptocurrency, because we're going through inflation right now. We got a bunch of people here who don't want to work, that are living off that $300 a week. We have so many job openings. You got a certain portion of people in this country who they're just out there, like they have no idea what's coming. And I don't mean to say that I just realized what I said. I get it, but it's true. You have a very soft portion of this country that they're more concerned about LGBTQ rights and all this other bullshit. These people have no idea what it's like to live in any other country. I don't either. But I recognize what I have here versus what I would not have anywhere else on this planet. You and Fabio from the Italian Stallion 51 are right about this stuff. I hope America gets smarter and stronger and defeats these bad guys. Honestly, and I know I hate to say this because I know a lot of people are not going to agree with it. But the proof's in the pudding. Until we get a Republican in office, this shit's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse. Rob, will you finally make an OnlyFans once the porn is out? What porn? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you going to bring back Rob Talks? I almost have a couple of times, That's scary is how will the world get messed up when anyone goes to war with China. America is not the best state to fight. Our country has grown soft and weak, in my opinion. It has. You want to know something? If it were me, if I was president, you know what I would do? I would bait countries to attack us here on the homeland. Honestly, I would. I know, and the reason is because I think that's a better strategy than trying to crack somebody else's homeland. Because, I mean, if anyone, despite the fact that this country's gotten soft, if you're a country that tries to come here and take this shit over, you're going to get wrecked. That I still believe. And I think I would probably sandbag these other countries into believing that. I would probably say, you know what? They think we're weak right now. Let's convince them that we are. Let them come and try to fight us on our turf. And let's just annihilate them. And then when we have them running, because they took a lot of losses, then we'll go and finish them off. I really think, because think about it. You're not just dealing with the military. You come to this country. See, if you go to fight somewhere in China or Russia, whatever, you're dealing with their military. That's it. Their civilians don't have weapons. You come here, you're dealing with I mean, you will literally see the army and the Crips and the Bloods on the streets fighting off infiltrators. Think about that, okay? Think about that. You get our military hunkered down here, turtled up, along with every civilian in this country that has a gun. Any country that come here is going to get destroyed. Yep, let them try to go against us, even though we are a weak state right now. Rob for president 2024. I don't know if people would be very happy if I did that, but I'm not going to lie. That would probably be one of my strategies. It would take a lot. It would piss a lot of people off because I'd basically pull our military from everywhere. I'd be like, you know what? All right. Right now, because to me, the way I think of it, it does two things. Number one, it puts us at an advantage, in my opinion, in terms of a fight. But you know what it also does? It forces people here to band together. It forces people here to band together. I call me crazy. You want to call me morbid, insane? This country needs that right now. I kind of feel like that's the only thing that could bring us together, because people are not talking anymore. If people disagree, they don't know how to coexist, even when they disagree, which is absolutely absurd. It's almost like you need to really hit rock bottom to get this shit back on track. Rob, do you think your Giants would do good this season? Oh, I don't know. All right, let's get to nukes.
Aknogoji tipped $5. Scary story. My mom saw someone standing outside the door to get into the house, and when went to go check the footage of when it happened around 11 a.m. No one there. I am not sure if it was a ghost or a guy trying to take our stuff, but scary, right?
No, I think it was your girl coming by for an astral projected dinner. All right, we'll do a nukes. And we're still on course. So we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exactly 10 videos away from being caught up. After today, it'll be 9 videos. So we're under double digits for the first time. So.
I'm Richard Branson.
Are you really? Oh. That's it. I'm going to Indonesia, where you can shoot cows with a rocket launcher in a shooting range. I don't disagree, Rob. Our country has grown so bored. We fight over stupid, pointless stuff most of the time, rather than the real threats out there. Yeah, I mean, it's insane. It's insane the shit that we put ourselves through, arguing with each other, when there's people in other countries literally falling off of American planes to try and get here. That really, if that doesn't put things in perspective for you and how good you have it here, nothing will. Nothing will. All right, Zay, take it easy. All right, nuke time.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Don't wake the baby. Italian YouTubers Paolo, Debbie, and Simona from the YouTube channel PIT.
Let's let that run through.
Aknogoji tipped $5. It was a guy in a hoodie.
Okay.
The paranormal investigation team were contacted by one of their viewers about a spooky local legend in a dark forest. The legend says that there's a certain tree in the woods, and underneath it sits an old abandoned stroller. Then, above the stroller, there's a bell attached to one of the tree's branches. Locals believe that in the stroller rests the spirit of a baby who tragically passed away under mysterious circumstances many years ago. Furthermore, it's believed that if anyone nearby makes too much noise, the spirit of the baby wakes up and the bell in the tree starts to ring. But even more ominous, it is said that when the bell rings, an evil entity comes to protect the spirit of the infant, and this entity will attack whoever disturbed the child. The PIT Paranormal Investigation team travel to the mysterious forest and wait until nightfall. They search through the woods and eventually find the tree and the stroller.
I can't go to
They
the
put
woods
an
at night.
EMF detector inside and just wait.
No, ma neanche a me proprio zero. Mamma mia. Raga, brilla! Raga, sta brillando! Sta brillando! Sta brillando! Sta brillando! Oh, la campana! La campana! Ma non si sta muovendo più di tanto, eh? Io ero lì, Io ero lì! Io ero lì, quindi adesso?
Non si sta muovendo.
Ma poco! Ma rumore l'ha fatto,
Ti prego, dimmi che è stato il vento. Dimmi.
Non lo so. Ha suonato. Ha suonato
dopo che ha brillato l'M1.
Quindi adesso?
E quindi che ne so adesso?
She looks scared shit.
Non mi piace.
La Lorena.
Quindi adesso in teoria, se è giusta la leggenda, sta arrivando qualcosa.
Sì. Esatto.
The bell rings, which according to the legend means that the baby has been disturbed and that the evil entity is coming for them. Both Debbie and Simone are more than a little freaked out and already feel surrounded by something that is lurking in the woods. But Paolo wants to see more. He grabs the stroller and starts to threaten the entity, yelling aloud that he will take the baby away. What happens next is downright chilling.
Camera inside the crib.
Poi non so se è suggestione, raga.
Cosa?
Io mi sento tirare la carrozzina.
Che senso ti senti tirare la carrozzina?
Come se dall'altra parte ci fosse qualcun altro che la sta... come se me la stesse togliendo dalle mani. Me la sta spingendo.
Mollala. Io dalla termica non vedo assolutamente niente. Per dirtelo. Mollala. Io dalla termica non vedo niente di strano, guarda.
Oh shit.
Si muove.
Paolo, te l'ho detto. Paolo, l'hai provocata. Vedi?
Ha funzionato. Ok, è qua.
Are they speaking Italian?
È qua. Ok.
Paolo explains that he feels like someone is trying to push the stroller away from him. When he lets go, the stroller eerily just moves on its own. The team no longer believes that they're alone in the woods and they hear the unexplained sound of running footsteps all around them.
Oh, cos'è laggiù? Raga! No. Raga!
Cosa?
Vi giuro l'ho vista passare. Ho visto passare qualcosa. Raga, l'ho filmato, sono quasi sicuro. Ho stretto la torcia. Raga, è passata una persona laggiù. È passato qualcosa laggiù. Non un animale.
The creepy figure of what appears to be a woman can be seen quickly running through the dark woods. Could this be the evil entity that is said to come when the bell rings?
Yeah, it's time to go.
Is it possible that this female spirit could be protecting the long-abandoned spirit of the child in the stroller? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. PIT, Paranormal Investigation Team, is now releasing their investigations in both English and Italian.
Oh, it is Italian, okay.
This is real, but if you're loud, the baby's gonna wake up.
So you can watch this full 3-part series in English or Italian over on their YouTube channel. The Nightly Visitor.
To get to
Chris
them faster.
Coltman from the Netherlands recently reached out to me through email, explaining that his family has been experiencing some very strange activity in their house. Chris says that his 5-year-old son has been having terrible trouble falling asleep ever since the little boy's grandmother passed away. The 5-year-old would wake up in the middle of the night, making the typical claim of any frightened child, that there was, quote, something scary in his room. The boy repeated this multiple nights until finally Chris decided to buy a motion detection camera to prove to the child once and for all that there was simply nothing there. But instead, the camera captures something downright creepy. Now, obviously, because of the potato quality of the camera, it's hard to tell exactly what is going on here. All that we can make out is a strange dark shape that seems to move and disappear along the side of the boy's bed. Now, after reviewing the footage and seeing this bizarre incident, Chris decides to buy a new, higher quality camera. And sure enough, the camera captures something.
What the fuck?
Another unexplained dark shape seems to move right next to the boy as he sleeps. It almost looks like the translucent shape touches the boy's hand, and the child even seems to react to the touch in his sleep. Another night, and Chris is laying in bed with his son to comfort him, waiting until the boy falls asleep so that he can sneak out of the room. But then, this happens.
It's just a little thing that fell, that's all.
Nee,
Maar je slaapt nog niet eens.
ik sliep wel, maar toen opeens...
Ja, mama liep wat vallen, schat.
Oh,
Gebeurde dat hier?
ja. De stoute boekje van...
Books sitting on top of a shelf suddenly get tipped over and fall hard onto the floor. Chris and his son wake up and the boy's mother quickly hurries into the room to see if the two are okay. Both Chris and his wife have no idea what just happened. So are Chris and his family haunted by an invisible entity that only his son can see? And if
Looks like
not,
a little Jawa
then just what
jumping into
is
his arms.
this?
Oh, Dee.
Let me know what you think. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukes.5@gmail.com. Aldo sees something. Indian YouTuber Robbie from the YouTube channel Biryani Man and his friends set out to explore an abandoned house in Madras, India. The four friends don't know much about the house other than that the building was abandoned because the property is said to be extremely haunted. Once inside, they find something very disturbing.
It's a rope. Why are you getting... He's even
Team member
telling you,
Vicky
chill
is a
out,
bit
dude, it's a
upset by
rope.
an old rope hanging from the ceiling inside one of the rooms, but the other guys don't really seem to think much of it. But then, YouTuber Robbie sees something shocking right behind him.
Hello, open this door. இங்க ஒரு டோர் இருக்கு. இந்த டோர் ஓபன் பண்ண போறோம். Aldo, வேலை செய்யுதா? ஓபன் ஆகுதா? மேல பாரு. நம்ம ஓபன் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்க டைம்ல நம்ம விக்கி கிட்ட கேட்போம். விக்கி வாங்க. டேய்
Someone or something seems to walk from left to right behind the unsuspecting group. When they check out the area, there's just no one there. The four friends decide to take a quick break outside the house to gather their thoughts, and that's when things get truly bizarre.
Oh, something was there.
நான் சத்தியமா பார்த்தேன். என்னமா இருக்குடா? அந்த கேப்ல நின்னுட்டு இருந்துச்சு. சத்தியமா பார்த்தேன். சத்தியமா அது உருவம் தானா? இல்ல வேற ஏதாவது ரேண்டமா நான் வீட்டுக்கு வந்து காட்றேன்டா.
Again, a dark figure can be seen, this time from one of the upstairs windows. The guys go back inside to check it out, and it did not go well.
Whose helmet is mine?
இருந்துச்சு ரவி. எங்கடா? அங்க நின்னுட்டு இருந்தான். போயிடலாம் ரவி, போயிடலாம் ரவி.
That dude was crying.
போயிடலாம் ரவி. நான் அங்கதான் ஒரு உருவத்தை பார்த்தேன். ரவி போயிடலாம் ரவி. யாரா தானே ரவி. ரவி
Oh shit. There are goats running across the street. That's the land, my bad.
சத்தியமா அங்க ஒரு உருவத்தை பார்த்து ரவி. அந்த ரூம்ல இருந்துச்சு ரவி. ஏதோ ஒன்று இருக்கு. ஜன்னல் வழியா உங்களை தான் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்துச்சு ரவி. பார்த்தேன்.
I felt like I
சத்தியமா
saw it.
இருந்துச்சு ரவி. அப்படிலாம் எதுவும் இருக்காதுடா. இருந்துச்சு சிபி. விளையாடாதீங்க சிபி. நான் பார்த்தேங்கிறல.
Now, to be clear, I am in no way saying that what the guys have captured is anything paranormal. It could simply be a squatter or a homeless person in the building. I just don't know. But what I do know is that team member Aldo seems genuinely terrified of what he's seen. Inside the building, he claims he saw a horrifying figure, and he even starts to cry out of fright. Just as Aldo is explaining what he's witnessed, the team is shaken up by a loud bang, and they all run to their scooters and just get out of there. Shortly after, they stop to check on Aldo. Poor Aldo is still in tears, and they decide to just end the video and go home. So what do you think Aldo saw that terrified him this much? Is it all real? Is it all just a hoax? But if it is a hoax, Aldo either wasn't in on it, or he's one of the best actors ever. Because those are real tears. Anyway,
it's a good
as
point.
always, you decide. The curse. From the time it was built in the 1960s, the Okago Onsen Inn in Tajimi City, Japan was met with terrible misfortune. Some believe that the land the inn was built on was cursed from the beginning by a dark spirit. Local legend claims that a woman passed away under horrible circumstances on the property in the mid-1600s, and that she still haunts the property grounds. So, cut to the 1970s, and there is a severe food poisoning incident at the Okago Onsen Inn that absolutely ruins the reputation of the popular hotel. Even worse, soon after this, not one but 2 fires destroy large parts of the building and end several lives. The Okago Onsen Inn was closed down for good.
Wow.
Locals say that the devastating events left the inn's owner in complete financial ruin. In hopelessness and despair, he ended his own life by jumping from the inn's roof. Today, the inn has been abandoned for 40 years, and the building is buried in overgrown weeds and vegetation. Rumors spread that the location is cursed, and that anyone who enters the inn will suffer a horrible fate. Those few who have dared to enter the inn claim that they have seen and heard the spirit of the woman who curses the hotel. They also say that they have seen the apparition of what is believed to be the inn's former owner, who jumped from the roof. So, Japanese paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film have heard the terrifying ghost stories and are ready to investigate the allegedly haunted inn. Together with their anonymous cameraman who goes by the name T, they start their investigation of the creepy building. Tomo and Hiro decide to take photos of each other inside the second floor's restroom, which is said to be one of the most active paranormal spots in the entire building. Things quickly take a very eerie turn.
Alright, we're back. What'd I miss? Anything good? Oh, more pictures?
つだよ。
こっち見てるように見えるね。
ああ、見える。確かに見える。
本当だ。こっち見てるように見えるね。本当だ。ありえないよね、でも角度的に。
ありえない。ここに反射しちゃった。
そうだよ。
いやいやいや。こ
っち見てない？普通に。
見てる。
Oh, that's kind of creepy. You see that?
見てるよね。
見てる。
だってさ、これだって目がさ、白目じゃん？黒目でしょ？
そう、黒目。
Holy shit, that's weird.
これどう反射したらこうならんよね。
これ普通だね。こっちは普通だもん。
普通なんだよ。
そう、ほぼ普通だ。あれ、こっちは俺逆にこっち見てんだな。あ、本当だ。あれ？どういうおかしくね？おかしくね？見てみて、これは普通にまっすぐ見てる。
見てるね。確かに。
Oh, that looks normal. Right?
もうカメラ目線だもん。完全にカメラ目線。
Nothing out of the ordinary can be seen in Tomo's pictures. But when it's Hiro's turn, they discover that in one of the photos, the reflection of his face seems to be staring straight at the camera. The team is a little freaked out, but they shrug it off and decide to head up to the rooftop of the abandoned inn. The rooftop is barely recognizable as it's completely covered in dirt and weeds after being abandoned for 40 years. It is said that the owner of the inn jumped from this rooftop, taking his own life. While exploring, cameraman T gets spooked by something.
もうおそらくここは飛び降りをした人が当時いたみたいで、まあ多分それが原因で、なんか噂が。女の人の声聞こえた。どこで？全然わからなくてわからない。マジでわからない。普通に笑い声聞こえた。マジで？聞こえた？全然聞こえない。なんで？だけ？ここで？ここ？
Cameraman T is frightened as he claims he heard the voice of a strange woman whispering in his ear and dropped his camera in fear. Later, the 3 team members watch the footage back that he recorded.
Oh boy.
They are shocked by what they find.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Good shit. What the hell?
Did you see it?
Nope.
Right after the camera falls, an upside-down face can be seen staring right back at the camera. Could it be that this is the face of the owner who took his own life on that very same rooftop? Or is it the woman's voice who cameraman T heard right before he dropped his camera? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. You can watch this full terrifying investigation over on the YouTube channel Omega Toki Film. Meanwhile, on TikTok.
Oh boy, here we go.
TikTok user Nina E.T.N shared a creepy video of her nephew, Emmy, on her TikTok page. In the video, the boy discovers the hidden nanny cam that's carefully placed in his bedroom to keep a safe eye on him. But what happens next is downright chilling. The terrifying face of what appears to be an elderly woman can be seen staring at the camera. Nina claims her nephew was alone in his room at the time of this recording. Now, fake or not, when I first saw this video, it freaked me out. So, either way, the video is definitely very creepy.
It did catch me
but
out
as for whether it's real or fake, as always, You decide.
Yeah, it looks like a paper mache or something like a paper.
In another video, TikTok user 17275C claims that he bought a haunted ring and that ever since he brought it home, strange things have started happening around his house.
Why would you buy a haunted item?
I heard some noise down here, not the washing machine, but some like weird thumping, and this thing was rocking back and forth when I came down here.
Doors started shaking, unexplained voices can be heard at night, and a rocking chair suddenly started rocking back and forth all on its own. TikTok user 17275C shares his experiences on a regular basis on his TikTok page. One night, he films as he starts to feel sick from the paranormal activity around his house. Later, TikTok viewers are shocked when they see something in the video that he did not see. Something truly bizarre.
Going to go and,
I saw it.
My car for tonight. I'm not feeling good. I'm actually starting to get...
Did you see it? TikTok user 17275C is completely unaware that the dark silhouette of someone or something can be seen standing right behind him in a room.
That's spooky.
He explains in another video that he had no idea what was with him in his house, and that since this incident, he has been staying with a friend, too scared to return to his home. So is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate TikTok hoax? You decide. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram here, Twitter here, or hey, look at that, it's a TikTok. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you next week.
That was pretty good. I think the one with the little kid, the nursery, I think that's fake. That one's fake. How could he go 0 for 6, Mike, when he only showed 5 videos? Someone doesn't know math. Well, he showed 2 TikToks, but they were short, so it only counts as one. They were each like, what, 20 seconds, 30 seconds? Yeah, but they were short, dude. That doesn't even... One of them doesn't count as one video. But I do think the nursery one was a hoax. That just looked like a piece of paper with a face on it. So... For me, creepiest one was reflection. Yeah, the Japanese with the reflection looking at the camera, that's eerie. That was pretty eerie. I feel like the Japanese ones are probably the ones that are most legit, especially after we saw the one in the cab. Oh. How about the one we saw the other day with the face missing? That was from Japan. That was yesterday. That was yesterday we saw that. Unless they're the ones that look like Smara from the... Looks like that. Ones that look like Smara from The Ring. Well, yeah, that seems to be pretty ironic that they look like a movie. Yeah, I know what you mean. I forgot. I didn't know her name was Samara. Samara, okay. Yeah, Japan and Mexico do have probably the best ones. But I still love Sela. He always gets freaked out. The one from India, I mean, that, you know, that one's interesting because the guy was legit crying. So, you know, the Muslim and the Chinese guys are funny. Yeah, they are. They are very funny. Sela's the best. That's right. Can't beat Sela. So, like I said, either we will be streaming this weekend, obviously. Tomorrow is up in the air. It all depends how things go. You know, I'm going to be out with coworkers tomorrow. So, you know, I don't foresee myself being out late, but you never know. Especially considering that my immediate boss wants to get drinks after the late luncheon. So, who knows? I haven't drank in a while. And if I get a little tipsy, I'm going to have to stall coming home because I'm driving. So if I don't bring your coworkers to the stream, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. But no, yeah. So if I end up not streaming tomorrow, I'll just stream Sunday. And I'll probably do some Demon Souls, or we'll just do the same thing we did tonight and yesterday. Just kind of. By then, I would have seen the second episode of What If, so we can talk about that a little bit. You know, we still got 9 minutes, guys. If you know, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, we can end early. I haven't had dinner yet, and I am kind of hungry. So, yeah, why not? Let's call it. I gotta go eat. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. All right, guys. So yeah, we'll end a few minutes early since you guys did get me for 4 hours yesterday, right? I gave you some bonus time, and it's a bonus day, so I'm taking off a little early tonight. You guys have a good one. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Sunday. And yeah, you guys have a good night and enjoy your weekend. And I'll see you, either tomorrow or Sunday. Peace. No special ending tonight.